Welcome back, my friends from Morocco. A lot of people wished for my reaction on Lastique with Ramoon, Matt, and Hari. These three artists made a music video together. It got released 7 days ago. It already has 2.4 million, so this might go into the Hall of Fame of the songs that receive a lot of attention. So I'm not sure, but I translated the lyrics. We're going for the content of the song in a bit. You're gonna see my reaction after the intro.
Du bist ein krasser Versager. Du hast doch nichts gelernt. Ich höre sie reden von Zaster und Talern. Sie sind das Gift, das man erbt. Das Gift eben jener, die ihren Körper schinden und quälen, bis es nicht mehr geht. Oder das Gift der Eltern an ihr Kind, damit es sicher lebt.
If you want to support me, please sub to the channel, hit the bell. Let's start this.
Fire, 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 fire.
That beat right there. Wow. Counting the money.
بتشرب لبسة مكيش لاستيك خدها في ناشا تشي كلاسيك باش نبقى معاهم باقلي خاصمو كاشيش خد عليه لاستيك غرق وسط مي باسيفيك قد ما ربتي باسيفيك ما في لو كيتفنى كلشي كيتسنى واخا عايشة انونيم
Okay, so I think that was the hook that we started with. That actually sounds pretty emotional and maybe even a little bit desperate. I'm not really sure. The lyrics go like a real bad trip and there's no acid involved. So basically he is feeling like on a bad trip, but not because of drugs, right? So like life is a bad trip, basically. The misery I'm living in, this shit is classic. To stay sane around them, I need more cash until the elastic snaps. So what he's saying is the solution for all the misery around him is just to make more money. Drowning inside my worries, it's a whole Pacific. The more you run from the past, the more it stays inside you. This is where hope fades away and everyone is just waiting. So kind of hopelessness is the thing right here that he describes. We have one explanation right here, or two actually, that go about the mental health and the trip theme. The first is that he's saying his reality and depression are so distorted and dark that it feels like on a bad drug trip. This is the first thing, no acid. That is what I mentioned. A powerful play on words is Hemi with the Pacific. Hemi means worries, grief. He's drowning in the Pacific Ocean of anxiety. So kind of like you're drowning in worries and it's like the Pacific that you're drowning in because the worries are so big. It makes a lot of sense, right? This touches on trauma. You can try to run away from your past, but it lives inside you. I think that is reference on the line, the more you run from the past, the more it stays inside you, right? So, and that means that he has been traumatized in the past, basically, right? So this is actually the explanation that Gemini gives us.
She's got my ساموني السمري داز في دوري مي قرينا شحال من كاموني شو مخبي ورا الابدومين فيني سنايبر اكزاكتومين نو سكوب جات في راسو كحت كلشي في بلاصتو ما عرفتش علاش كتموتو غير السينما.
I mean, the music video is really strong, right? It's huge. It's from the professionality level. Holy heck right there.
كلشي في بلاصتو ما عرفتش علاش كتموتو غير السينما وانا راسي سايقني فينما ندير شي غادي هاتي ومينيمال تشق بيا واخا تفوتو بالمينيمال شي ساعه غادي خاصني تشرب المليمات درنا ستاكس ومازال نديرو مينيمال روحي غادا وكنقول ليها ديني معاك شحال وانا الصابر كنسكيفي غير بينما كلشي باغي يكون بارع سيدي said and done كديروا لي خليتو البارح اليوم سعيت guess I'm done دابا راه لقيت البالانس بين ستايل وسايلنس شحال صارنا فصارنا خسرنا الوقت وحفرنا نجيبو الصرف بتشرب لبسة مكيش لاستيك خدها في ناشا تشي كلاسيك باش نبقى معاهم باقلي خاصمو كاشيش خد عليه لاستيك غرق وسط مي باسيفيك قد ما ربتي باسيفيك ما في لو كيتفنى كلشي كيتسنى.
Seriously, the music video on this level, this is crazy. It's not even the music, because I feel the music is not super unique, you know, the beat is not, the vocals are not, but it's the lyrics and the music video that absolutely convinced me right here. Even though I'm living anonymously, the NPCs don't even know my name. So he kind of is dissing other people that are acting like NPCs, and this is a gaming reference right here. Of course, a non-player character, right? Half my life I spent in Doremi. We taught lessons, so many backstabbers. So what he's saying is, I basically did the music all my life, but there were so many traitors around us. Hunger is hidden behind the abdomen. They know me as a sniper, exacto man. I think this is a wordplay. What it means is basically he's very accurate with what he's doing and saying in his lyrics. No scope, I hit his head, I put everything in its place. I don't know why you guys are dying for drama. So basically he is getting rid of his enemies, right? While my own head just drives me wherever, whatever you do, they will hate you, many men. So he's saying fame brings hate automatically, basically. Trust me, if you beat them by a minimum, I'm going to need space down the millimeter. We made stacks and we still make many more. My soul is leaving and I'm telling it, take me with you. How long have I been patient, just dodging things? Meanwhile, everyone wants to be better. So kind of this thing of dodging bullets and kind of trying to stand your ground while you're taking shots all the time. Everyone wants to be better. It's easier said than done. You're living what you left behind yesterday. Today I woke up, guess I'm done. Now I found the balance between the noise and the silence. How many nights did we stay up in our youth? We lost time and grinded that to get that change, so the money. So what this actually shows is that he is talking about in the hook being on a bad trip, but right here he's saying like that he's found the balance between the noise and the silence. So he found a solution for this, and making money is one way to deal with all these things, just because it's a goal that you can chase after. Now we have some more explanations by Gemini right here. The Do-Re-Mi line, Gemini explains with that he has been sacrificing his youth for the craft of making music. Then we have the Kamouni line, and in Moroccan slang, Kamouni is a person who only gives you respect and yields results when robbed or pressured. So someone who's fake and just out there for opportunity, right? So they taught lessons to a lot of fakes. And then there's a line with leftover food from last night. He's mocking other rappers who are flexing with old trends, old money, and unoriginal ideas. But I think this is just in the next verse. We had the NPC line, the sniper line getting explained. He boasts about his lyrical precision. That's the same thing I said. And then I think the rest of it is in the second verse that we have in terms of explanations right here. So we should go for this.
خبيت too much pain شوف راه غتبانلك فايني ما كان حابسه وراسي كيدور هادشي كنعيشو دايلي وصلت لحد مليت جاو كيفليكسو بحاجه بيتو ترى عاد وقيتو دايزه تا حد ما تاخش فرقعتي انتي هاد بيبي غتقادي عندي كاع ما ضربت الحساب لهادشي.
Did I mention that the lights in this music video are absolutely awesome? Like whoever did the lights, and I actually can check this probably. We have director, production, edited, color grading, graphic designer, gaffer. I'm not sure actually what a gaffer is. Location manager, VFX, light rental, NG Pro Rent, but it's just the technique. That is not the one who set it up actually. I'm not sure who it is actually. Maybe I should find out what a gaffer is. Maybe that's even the thing. Bro, the VFX is so nice. Holy heck. I absolutely love this. These camera drifts and man, that looks so awesome. You know, and this kind of resembles as well, like, you know, standing your ground while shots are fired. This you can see in the music video as well, right?
قولي شكون جا ماشي مزيكا اللي غادي دير لي قيمة بتشوف تبسا مكيش لاسيت شعمود باغي بلاصيد ما كنتفهمش معاهم ولا جابو مليون ضرب فيه من ديما سادين وحالين ضرب الحيط صبي الكبير ومغمضيني بلا ما كنوي كنجيبها في التسعين بتشوف تبسا مكيش لاسيت قودا في نعيش هادشي كلاسيك باش تبقى معاهم باقلي خاص موركاشيش قد عليه لاسيك.
So we're back in the hook. We can check real quick some of the lyrics right here. I will go for the whole explanation. There's a summary right here as well, but we can check the second verse first. No matter how much I try to hide too much pain, look, you're going to see it in my eyes. So basically saying I can't hide it from you. The watch has stopped, but my head keeps spinning. I live this shit daily until I reached my limit and I got sick of it. So I will go through this no matter what until I reach my limit, you know. They came flexing with old news. This was, I think, the thing that we already had in the explanations, right? With the leftover food from last night. I think so. This is the line, but I can't actually find out. Come on, man, it's normal, just a phase, it'll pass. Nobody believed until I detonated the TNT. So he's saying like I made such an impact and nobody believed in me before I actually made it, right? If you call, you'll find me on D&D. I didn't even calculate all of this, it just happened mathematically. So maybe it's kind of saying that he didn't plan this through, but it had to happen, right? That he became so successful. And one night I lost the whole performance fee just for the sake of a cinematic view. So he's kind of saying that he spending a lot of money for his well-being, basically. Luffy, I stretch my arm like elastic. I bring whatever I want right to my spot. This is a One Piece line. We go in for this just in a bit. They were with us, but they flipped the script, switching teams. Forgive me, I have responsibilities and my family is behind me. This is interesting because he's saying it's not just the bragging, it's not just the superficial stuff. He's saying like family matters first, you know. Even if we change the scene, we're going to stay the same. Tell me who you are. It's not the music that gives you value. And this once again is saying like there are values that are more important than what you got with your music, because like you have to make more valuable things than that in the first place. We can go for some of the lines right here. So we had the leftover food from last night line. Then we have the Luffy line from One Piece. This is a reference. Of course, Luffy has rubber powers, and what this means is his reach is long, like when Luffy stretches his arm, he can grab whatever he wants to pull it to his spot. So because he has a similar reach, this is the metaphor right here. Then we have the family responsibility over fame, and this is first of all the turning point of the second verse. He can play games, switch teams, or act fake because he has real responsibilities, and the family counting on him. This was the family line. And then as I said, like the reality check in the end of the verse, music isn't what gives you intrinsic value, it's other things that give you like this value right here. We had a football metaphor. I didn't really catch it at the point, but it says like it's about hitting the ball in the 90-degree top corner of the goal, which is of course perfection. And I just suppose he just wants to emphasize that he can make up this perfection, right? And then there's a Moroccan idiom, hitting my life with big toe or putting it behind my back is like the translation for this idiom, and is essentially giving life the middle finger and not caring about the obstacles. So just going through just what we found out what the song is about. I will summarize what Gemini said the song is in general about when we finish the song.
غرق وسط دمي باسيفيك قد ما ربتي باسيفيك لا في الهو كيتفنى كلشي كيتسنى Fire, 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 fire.
The frame drops, holy heck. What is going on? Lastique. That's the thing right here. Now, to summarize the thing, the takeaway. The song tracks a shift from total despair, which has been described in the chorus, to a declaration of resilience. So basically saying first, I'm having a lot of pain and I'm maybe fragile, but then again, all this trauma that I received, the only thing to get through this is resilience, right? The artist accepts that the environment is toxic but relies on financial success, sharp skills, and loyalty to family to survive the bad trip of his reality. So this is the summary of the song. I think it makes a lot of sense. For me personally, I don't know which parts of the explanation were wrong, but you can correct me down in the comment section. People, thank you very much for watching, and I'm out.